Have you ever felt like you've hit rock bottom? Like the world is moving forward while you're stuck, grappling with pain, failure, or heartbreak. Maybe you've been blindsided by life, losing a job you worked so hard for, ending a relationship you thought would last forever, or facing rejection that made you question your worth. If that sounds familiar, I want you to know something: you are not alone. And even in your darkest moment, there's a spark inside you waiting to reignite. Today, I'm going to share 10 powerful quotes that can help you bounce back from your lowest point and remind you of the strength you didn't even know you had. But before we dive into these life-changing words, let's talk about why these moments of despair can be transformative. Because, yes, they hurt. But they also hold the potential to teach us resilience, to help us grow, and to make us stronger than ever before. Life has a way of knocking us down when we least expect it. And when we're down, it's easy to feel like we've failed, like we're not enough, or like we'll never climb out of the pit. Maybe you've even felt like giving up entirely. If that's you, I want you to close your eyes for a second and think about this. Every single person you admire, whether it's a famous leader, an artist, or even a close friend, has faced setbacks. Oprah Winfrey was told she wasn't fit for television. J.K. Rowling was rejected by countless publishers. Michael Jordan didn't make his high school basketball team. The truth is, setbacks don't define you. How you respond to them does. And sometimes, all it takes to spark that response is the right words at the right time. Let me share one of my favorite quotes with you. When you're at the end of your rope, tie a knot and hang on. That was Franklin D. Roosevelt. He didn't say this from a place of comfort. He faced unimaginable challenges, from paralysis to leading a nation through the Great Depression. His words remind us that even when it feels like we've reached the edge, there's still something we can hold on to. And today, I hope these quotes will be your knot, the thing you hold on to when the world feels overwhelming. Now, I won't just share the quotes, I'll show you how to apply them to your life. Let's dive into it. 1. Fall 7 times, stand up 8. Japanese Proverbs. Actionable step: when you face a setback, don't see it as the end of the road. Write down one small step you can take today, whether it's sending one email, making one call, or just getting out of bed. Progress is progress. 2. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Confucius. Actionable step: reflect on past failures. Write down one lesson you've learned from each. This isn't about relieving pain, it's about recognizing how far you've already come. 3. It's not whether you get knocked down, it's whether you get up. Vince Lombardi. Actionable step: start a morning ritual that energizes you, whether it's a 5-minute stretch, a gratitude journal, or even just drinking a glass of water with intention. 4. You don't have to see the whole staircase, just take the first step. Martin Luther King Jr. Actionable step: think of one overwhelming goal in your life. Break it down into tiny, manageable steps. Focus only on the next step, not the whole journey. 5. The only way out is through. Robert Frost. Actionable step: embrace discomfort. If you're avoiding a hard conversation, a difficult decision, or a painful emotion, take one brave action to face it head-on. 6. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. Albert Einstein. Actionable step: look for one silver lining in your current challenge. Write it down. It could be a lesson, a chance to grow, or an opportunity to pivot to something better. 7. It always seems impossible until it's done. Nelson Mandela. Actionable step: take a task you've been avoiding because it feels overwhelming. Dedicate just 10 minutes to start. Often, the hardest part is beginning. 8. Do not judge me by my success, judge me by how many times I fell down and got back up again. Nelson Mandela. Actionable step: celebrate your resilience. Write down one time in the past when you overcame something difficult. Let it remind you of your strength. 9. Success is not final, failure is not fatal, it is the courage to continue that counts. Winston Churchill. Actionable step: practice self-compassion. Remind yourself that failure is a part of the process. Say out loud, I am allowed to fail, and I am allowed to try again. 10. The best way to predict your future is to create it. Abraham Lincoln. Actionable step: set one small, actionable goal for the next 24 hours. It could be as simple as reading a page of a book, making a healthy meal, or reaching out to a friend. Take a moment to reflect on which of these quotes resonates with you the most. Which one feels like it's speaking directly to your heart? Now, imagine applying it to your life. Picture yourself not just surviving this difficult chapter, but thriving beyond it. What would that version of you look like? How would it feel to rise stronger, more resilient, and more confident than ever? As we wrap up, I want to leave you with this thought. You are so much stronger than you realize. The fact that you're here, watching this, searching for hope, that alone shows your courage. Remember, life's greatest victories often come right after its greatest challenges. So here's what I want you to do: choose one quote from today's list and write it down. Put it somewhere you'll see every day. Let it remind you that no matter how tough things get, you are capable of bouncing back. If this video resonated with you, please give it a like, share it with someone who might need a little hope today, and subscribe for more uplifting content like this. Together, let's create a community of resilience, growth, and inspiration. And now, I'll leave you with this question. What's one small step you can take today to start your comeback story?